Hi, I'm the Traveling Wizard and welcome to my second edition of my cooking show. Yes, well, here in the kitchen, I wear a lot of hats. A lot of hats. And g'day, mate. Well, let me tell you, Pilgrim. So today in this cooking show, it's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to use the normal thing that people use, the oven, the stove. We're going to pretend like you're stranded on a deserted island. And the only thing you have to cook with is a blow dryer, an iron, a dishwasher, and a dryer. How are you going to cook using those? Well, today, let me show you. You probably know this one. It's a classic, the classic onion Monty. Okay, so which one is it? Some people think it's in this one. No. Someone thinks it's in this one. No. This one? Yes. It's a classic recipe that never ever goes out of style. Of course, I'm talking about dishwasher salmon. Now, for this recipe, we need freshly caught salmon. That'll do it. All right, this is a very simple, it's one of the easiest things to make in the world, and it makes perfectly good salmon. That's a really nice piece of salmon here. I'll take that. I'm gonna wrap it up. And aluminum foil, or as they say in Australia, aluminium foil. So we'll do a little bit of lemon. All right, a little bit of olive oil. Makes everything taste nice. No Terrain sea salt. It's not salty enough. And some freshly ground pepper. Another thing that's really nice to do if you can have it is some fresh dill. You can put a little bit of dill in there when people come over and say, hey, what's the dill? You're set. We're going to wrap it up. Really good. So there's no way it can escape. And one more time. Just to be sure. We're going to get this as airtight as we can. Okay, so that's all the prep that we have to do. Now we just put it in the dishwasher, making sure we don't have dishes or dishwashing detergent in there. We're going to put it on the top rack. I know what you're thinking. Nice rack, huh? All right. So you know you call a fish with no eyes. All right, so while that's cooking, we're going to start on our next course, our appetizer. We're doing cream cheese pepper bites. Boy, I usually don't eat jalapenos. You know why? Because they get jalapeno business. All right, we got some cream cheese pepper bites. Now, there's a couple different ways that we could cook these. Now, I know what you're thinking. Which way would you normally cook them? I know what you're thinking. A blow dryer. But you know what? This actually takes way too long. This actually gets 200 degrees hot. You can use this to do some roast duck if you wanted to. People use it to melt chocolate. You can put a nice frosting on a cake. But we're not going to use the blow dryer today because that's too much work. No, we're going to use the dryer. So in order to do that, we want to make sure we don't have these loose, running all over the dryer. We're going to put them in a little bag. Now the dryer gets up to about 180 degrees, which should not melt this bag if all goes well. Get all the air out of it. And we're going to put it in this sock. Don't use a clown sock because it might make it taste funny. All right, tie the end of it. And it's ready to go through the dryer. I'm so tired of this sheet. All right, we put it on hot. Let's do more dry, or I like to say more delicious, and let it go. Of course, the best time to cook in the dryer is during Lent. All right, we gotta have some vegetables with our meal, so we're gonna use this bird's eye, cauliflower, and broccoli. Now, you know the differences between broccoli and boogers? Kids won't eat broccoli. Here's a bird's eye view. Why ruin some perfectly good, fresh, bagged vegetables with the microwave oven when we can do it in the coffee maker? Now, first of all, we want to get a little that coffee out of there. We're going to go ahead and fill this up all the way to the top. We are going to have some delicious fresh broccoli juice. Now, we're not going to use a filter. We're just going to cut this open and put them right in here. Boom! That's it. Let her go. See what happens. Okay, so our final piece de resistance is garlic bread. Now we're gonna make this garlic bread very special. We're gonna use an iron to cook it. So we get a little butter on it. I love this squeeze stuff. Just put a little bit on there. Oops, that's a little bit too much. I'm a little heavy on the garlic. I like a lot of garlic in mine. Okay, so we're just gonna let that sit and hang out for a little bit until our other stuff is almost ready. Hello? It's my hot day. Yeah, hey, don't try this at home, kids. Yes, we have some very pressing business. Okay, bye. So I see this guy the other day, and he's got 2 burned ears. And I'm like, what happened to your ear? And he said, the phone rang, and I accidentally answered the iron. And I said, well, that explains one ear, but what about the other one? He goes, he called back. All right, we want to turn this all the way up so it gets nice and warm for when we're ready. Actually, it's got water in it. You don't need that. It's going to be steaming here in a little bit. Hopefully not steaming too much. All right, let's check on all of our appliances and make sure everything's cooking. Oh no, I forgot about the iron. Oh boy. Well, this is how you can tell it's done, because all the water's in there. Ah, nice and steamy. Looks hot enough. Perfect. Oh, I like my Parmesan shake. All right, so the dryer just stopped. This one's kind of risky. It doesn't always work. The dryer's kind of but we're gonna see if the pizza poppers worked out, or I should say the jalapeno poppers. Well, the good news is there's no mess in here. And we have the sock here. Let's open it up and see what little treat. Probably something that's got melted cheese wasn't a good idea. Wait for it. Wait for it. Huh. They're warm. Ah. All right, so this does not work in the dryer. So the dryer should just be for things that you just want to warm up a little bit. Trying to cook raw dough, Not a good idea. All right, I'm not giving up so easy. We have a bunch of pieces of dough here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick them in here. We're going to flatten them out and cook them on the iron. If you take something that's moronic and mix it with an iron, does that make it ironic? Well, it's actually working. It's getting cooked. So this is it's pretty hot. It's starting to turn brown a little bit. Well, we see how hot it is. We put some money against it. Looks like the dishwasher is almost gone through the cycle. It's drying right now, and you want to keep it going on that. So we're gonna go ahead. Our garlic bread ready. Bring it over here on our iron cooking right now. This is looking pretty good in there. Nice, hot and steamy. Let's get that garlic bread going. Oh, ow, that's hot. Well, one thing about this bread is it's got a lot of iron in it, on it. This one's working out good, real good. The vegetables are perfect. This is perfect. This isn't exactly perfect. It's a mutation, but a hot mutation. But I think it's going to be good. Well, this smells good. This smells better than how I normally make it. Oh, look, it's nice and brown. Nice and toasty. Okay, our jalapeno crepe looks like it's ready now. It came out pretty good. It's nice and hot. This right here is nice and brown. Came out really good. Nice and spiced it. Let's see how this came out. Still there, that's good. Super hot. Remember, we have 2 layers of this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Perfectly poached salmon. C'est bon, c'est bon. So let's get a little bit on that. Yes. And that's it. Boom. Cooked with normal kitchen appliances. This is delicious. Great garlic bread. Real simple to make. You can't really mess up broccoli. Ooh, it tastes like broccoli. And our weird jalapeno popper came out surprisingly good. Finally, our salmon. Perfect. If you like to travel and you like to eat, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit the button right there on YouTube. And check out my website at thetravelingwizard.com. Thanks for watching.